Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about emotional honesty. Enjoy the video. So, going into emotions, if I look down, up, or to the side, it's because I'm thinking, because I took notes so I can be prepared and not ramble on one topic. But, anyways, going into emotions, I feel like a lot of people have a problem expressing them freely, and I'm not going to really get into happiness and joy in this video as an emotion. That's pretty much the same thing. But anyways, I'm not going to get into that in this video because pretty much everyone knows how to be happy, or at least knows how to make themselves feel happy, which is might be another negative or a problem in itself, but that's a whole nother video. So anyways, I feel like people's main problem, men and women, is they have problems expressing their emotions. When go when going through tough times, they have trouble expressing them through communication. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. And so, it's that's why you see people, they snap on people for no reason. Um, they either express it physically by trying to, physically harm someone, or even you, depending on who it is that has the problem with that. Um, and it's I feel like if you can, as a man, because I'm a man, so obviously I'm gonna keep saying that throughout this video. If you can figure this out and honestly express whatever negative emotion is you're dealing with honestly to someone, or even yourself, because you're not always gonna have someone around to hear you or give you advice, which is why I'm making this video, so I can tell you from my experience how I do it. So, you know, even when you're by yourself, you just be like, whatever it is, whether you're mad at a colleague at work, or you're mad at your cousin, or you're mad at your parents, or whoever, you gotta just be like, damn, why do they just everything that's on your mind that having to do with that and geared to the subject. Even if you kind of get off subject and just ramble angrily, that helps too, because you're getting it all out. So just being like just being like just being like, man, why do they always do this to me? Why does this person always do this? What the hell? Um, and then for them, they could be like, damn, this shit is hard. Um, this shit is hard. Why do I have to go through this shit? Um, I need to start doing this and stop doing this. I don't want to get into like a certain subject because I don't know what people are going through, so I'm kind of just trying to be general about it. And another thing I need to speak about is that men really have a problem with expressing them honestly through communication. They would rather just fight or just be angry and snap on somebody, like I was saying already. But they have a problem with it because the stigma of it is, oh, you don't men don't show their emotions. That's soft. You're being soft for expressing them or showing them, because let's face it, most men hang around their homies, and they're not always in a relationship or have a girl, or just a girl, just friend in general, as far as somebody to talk to. So most of the time they're with their homies, so they feel like, oh, they must not be going through shit, or sometimes they might even feel like other men don't have emotions. So it's like, so they're just saying, like, oh, that's soft, I'm gonna be soft, they're gonna laugh at me. But most of the time, that's what your homies are there for, to help you through shit. And if they're not helping you through shit, then they're not really your homie to begin with. So it's like, my bad, I'm sorry, I gotta look at the time. So it's like, you just gotta um just gotta just try to you just gotta do it. You gotta step outside of the whole stigma and the whole comfort of like not doing it, and just do it one day. Even if you gotta tell your homie, hey man, I just really need someone to vent to, talk to. Can you listen to me? Because that's not soft. At least in my opinion, that's not soft. And on top of that, you're not only you're you're getting it out, and it's gonna make you feel better. And so, pretty much the point I was trying to make was that doesn't make you soft. And if you want to keep feeling that like, oh, it's soft to do that. What are you talking about? Then go ahead and be angry all the time for the reason you're angry or the emotion you're going through, and just keep snapping on people. It's just gonna make one of people not be around you, because I know when I'm around somebody that's negative and they haven't addressed it and why they're angry or whatever, it just throws off my whole mood and my whole vibe. Yeah, so just know, at least to me, and I try to be the realest person I can be for me, it doesn't make you soft to express them through communication honestly with somebody, by yourself. Shit, if you don't want to seem soft, do it by yourself most of the time until you just really feel like, I don't think this is that bad. Or I don't feel like my homies or whoever will laugh at me for doing that, because they might be going through shit as well, which most likely they are. So, and I feel like one of the steps, because there's probably a lot of steps, I was just gathering notes, so they're kind of not really all over the place, but just they're not like fully going into one thing. So what you got to do, in my opinion, is get comfortable with the fact that you have emotions. You're not a robot. You're not just gonna just have no emotions unless you're a fucking psycho or serial killer. But the average person isn't, or maybe they all are. Who knows? But no. But just get comfortable with the fact that you have emotions, as far as when it comes to the bad ones, the ones that put you in that mood of just being mad, angry, sad, depressed. Get comfortable with that. You have to get comfortable with that, because we all have emotions as human beings. So if you don't get comfortable with that, you're just gonna keep, like I said, doing all that I already said, and it's gonna push people away from you. They're not gonna want to be around you, and by the time you want to actually talk to somebody, no one's gonna be around. But then I guess an upside to that is you can just go somewhere and just vent and be alone with your thoughts, and not really figure it out, because you don't, most of the time when you try to play something out in your own mind, it doesn't really go that way. But just get it out and know, okay, I addressed it, so i'm not gonna be um I'm not gonna be like worried about it as much, because I addressed it. Even when I'm alone, I address it, I talk about it, and it should make you feel better. If it doesn't, maybe you're just that type of person that needs to hear somebody else's input about that and stuff. So you just gotta also realize that sometimes you won't know what to do with you won't know what to do, how to handle it. But that's why, like I said, get comfortable with it. Know that you have them, and you just be bold, and you're not going to know what to do, and you're just going to end up just hurting other people because you're hurt, and that's not the way to go with that. But anyway, so yeah, you just got to you that would be a step as far as getting you started, is to get comfortable, because you won't always know what to do. And another thing is that you shouldn't let them consume you, as far as let them keep eating you up, letting them control your whole mood and the way you feel. And well, I mean, duh, they're emotions, but I mean, as far as that's why I say express them. And don't let them consume you and just keep letting them make you negative because that it doesn't feel good. I mean, if it feels good to you, then fuck, I guess keep doing it. But I know being negative doesn't feel good for a person that doesn't always want to be negative and wants to feel happy, or at least feel the completeness of dealing with those negative emotions. And another thing as far as doing that is to just don't make it bigger than what it is. As far as, don't overthink it, like, oh, I can't do that because of this, or this will make me look like this. You gotta just say, fuck reputation, fuck stigma. I don't know if that's the same thing. Fuck the stigma that goes behind that. Fuck what people are gonna say, because if you do that, it's just gonna keep you in the same same negative cycle it's been keeping you in already. So you just gotta stop overthinking it and just do it. And shit, sometimes you might even feel numb about it, like you just feel numb, like you don't have any feeling, or you don't want to feel the emotion, so you're just going through the motions as far as with those feelings, and just saying, oh, I'm emotional. To me, that's just because you don't want to deal with it, so you're just going to call yourself emotional and just keep letting yourself go through these emotions or mood swings, whatever you want to call them. And you're just gonna keep just going through life like that. And to me, as far as how I look at it, it's like that's not healthy for any of us to just keep just going through and just whatever. I don't need to address it. So all my points in this video, well, my main point is to express your emotions honestly through communication, and hopefully it helps you feel better. I know for me it works, for my homies it works, and hopefully it helps you in the long run as far as dealing with that. Men especially, man, y'all need to quit acting like y'all so tough and hard all the time. That shit is not, you don't have any. Oh, I just made another point. Don't mind my mom, but anyways, I just made another point. You have nothing to prove. You have nothing to prove to anybody as far as women or other men. Like, oh, I'm tough, I'm hard. And to be honest, women don't like that unless they're just into that. Oh, I like a tough guy, but most of the time, women want you to open up, obviously. And that's all I gotta say for this video. I hope you get something from it. I hope I didn't ramble. I did have notes, and they did help a lot, because I would have been rambling at this point and repeating myself. And I kind of did it a little bit, but it's a work in progress. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm out. Peace.
Asking me how I got these rap skills. They're claiming they cold, but can't even act chill.